Night Patrol episode. I don't know what the fuck this is, but I have a black powder revolver. It's my new EDC pistol. I like it. That's one of those, like, it is a chunk of steel, but I either have it on my hip, outside the waistband, or in a bag, in its holster. And yeah, if you're wearing a belt, doesn't really matter. I feel like Barney Fife on Andy Griffith. Like, it's best for the public that I not be as well armed as them. Could be dangerous if I had more than one bullet. Also, there is like the badass factor of it too, to me. Like, I'm gonna shoot it a bit more before, like, I don't know. I guess I'm carrying it now, so I'm trusting it, but I would like to have shot it a few cylinders before. I like wandering in the alley at night armed. Really just says it all about the end of the world that we've gotten. I got a battery for Ghost Rider. Its battery died on me. And it's a good thing that I was about to spend $150 on a roof rack, because I spent $150 on a battery. Like, it wasn't really my choice, but I was going to do that next month anyway, so really doesn't hamper my plans all that much. Christmas is gonna, though. I would like to go and get, like, some generic-ish gifts. I don't know. I have gifts for my uncles that I already had. I've got Jackson, my nephew, and I think I'm going to do Leighton's Paris guns for Christmas. I've got a pirate pistol that I think I'm just going to give him as is, and a pop gun lever action thing that I painted up all Mandalorian, and it's brown and green, kind of like a Africa giraffe tiger stripe thing. It looks cool. It has the Boba Fett symbols on it. You should dig that, especially with a pirate pistol to go with it. I'm gonna give him everything else for his birthday, hopefully here pretty soon. He might just get everything all at once. I don't know. But I need shit for his cousins. His cousin Jackson, I have a Slave One and a couple action figures. I'm just gonna box that up and send that, and maybe tuck a book in with it, something like that. I'm gonna be buying Christmas last minute, seems. But to be honest, I would rather buy Christmas last minute and take care of other preps and shit. I have half of Christmas basically taken care of anyway, so I'd really like to get like a few copies of a couple different movies on DVD that are cheap, and a couple of knives and things, like token gifts for people. Like, hey, I got you a copy of The Wind and the Lion. Think of me when you watch it. Hey, I got you a spear. Oh, that's one thing. My cousin Darby's boyfriend is anti-gun, so I think I'm going to give him one of my Cold Steel Bushman on a fucking dowel rod or something. I don't know. I'm still thinking about that, because I kind of like that thing. He may not get that. He may get some sort of a weapon, though, considering he's planning on, like, kung fuing people in the end of the world. Which, you could say me with my cowboy revolver ain't far from that, but, like, pretty much I figure I could drop 6 people with that thing. Especially in a modern context. Lead balls are fucking brutal. And if they're still coming at you, then you got the like 2-pound steel fucking club to beat people with too. So I don't know. It's more capable than you would give it credit. It was good enough for the outlaw Josie Wales. You know, like, I don't really know if it's wise to be carrying a black powder revolver around, but my thing with it is, as an EDC pistol, I would carry a 380. And the black powder, mainly right now, has the advantage of just not being a gun. And, like, it looks like nothing tactical at all. And, like, yet there's some, like, you know, madness to my method or whatever in a way, because, like, resupply on the thing, if cartridge guns become illegal for some reason, I'm still gonna want to carry a gun every day. It's still gonna be legal to carry this in Oklahoma. I'm planning for the future. And I kind of figure if I ever might want to carry a black powder revolver, might as well get it down now while, like, the times are good, so that way you're better with it later. So, starting early. Also, I kind of figure in a modern context, like I said before, single action army, you're not going to reload that thing. You got 5 or 6 shots with that thing, just like you got 5 or 6 shots with this thing. And honestly, the black powder has the advantage of having the pin between the chambers so that you can carry it fully loaded. The Peacemaker doesn't even have that. You only get 5 shots. So this is kind of in a nutshell why I think for the serious gunmen in the new American West that we are forming, you know, roaming from town to town, $50 a day to use your gun to clean up the scum and villainy that roams around, you might want to have a black powder revolver. That's all I'm saying. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a bow and arrow with a flashlight on it and have me black powder revolver and be like the modern Robin Hood. Would be funny. I am going to get that bow eventually. I'm going to set it up for, like, deer hunting, target shooting, or, like, self-defense when you don't have a gun. Like, I'm going to put a light mount on it. And my nephew Layton is going to want to shoot bows, I guarantee you. Because no one's going to let him shoot a gun because everyone's so fucking protective. I'm going to try to convince his mom to let his grandpa and me take him shooting. I have a feeling she'd be down for it. I'm going to teach him to shoot the black powder revolver. I think that's going to be the first thing I teach him to shoot. And maybe not the first. He's a rifle first. That's going to be the first handgun I teach him to shoot. We'll start you off at the beginning, son. Pew, pew, pew. Let me get out of the street while I'm wearing, like, all black. Because there's cars and shit. I don't think there is a firearm with more logistical resupply ability if you're, like, on your own and manufacturing everything yourself than the black powder guns. Like, I met dudes teaching for the Boy Scouts that what they did was, I have this little shop in my house, like I have a knife shop, but they build, you know, flintlocks from the 1700s that look like they were built yesterday. You know, you want to talk about a good business to be in. I should do that, but, like, I don't have the patience. I can hear Qui-Gon Jinn saying, "He'll learn patience." Oh, no, that's Obi-Wan Kenobi. Sorry. Star Wars is all fucked up in my head. You know, if I had told people when I was a little kid that I would find a transgender Native American chick that loved guns, Star Wars, and drugs when I was a kid, they would have told me I was crazy. I would have thought I was crazy. Like, what are the odds of that shit? That's one of those, like, I wonder why we went out as long as we did. Like, two kind of loner weirdos that just clicked. It didn't help that I thought she was drop dead fucking gorgeous and treated her as such. Like, you really want to get on a woman's good side? Treat her like she's the fucking hottest thing you've ever seen. It's on my good side. I get all quiet and fucking, like, don't say anything. Yeah, I am that person. Like, pretty good with trans women. As guys, I can't deal with it all usually. That's why I like having the internet as like a buffer. Like, let's just hook up and then let you leave, because, like, I don't know. We all have the things we're not good at. Talking to men sexually when I, like, don't know if they are into me or not is my, like, I can, like, talk to you and be a slut. Like, that's my own kind of issue. I'll get over it eventually. I think half of it is that, like, I really like guys too, and if I don't have my guard up with guys, Dakota could happen with any of them. So we have our guard up. I fall in love too easy. Well, it seems like China is, like, going to pot, isn't it? Like, everyone keeps screaming about the World War III. Like, honestly, it's to the point where I'm like, fuck you, Putin. Like, get it over with. I keep carrying this here black powder revolver intended to do my impersonation of Jed Eckert and, like, say, "You lose," and empty the thing into his back. That's how our spy car duel would end. I'm sure. Like, he's old, right? He is a KGB, like, sleuth dude or whatever, but, like, I'm, like, corn-fed Oklahoma hick, so, like, I don't know, that might balance it out. Although there are pictures of him, like, shirtless and, like, riding a Russian bear and shit, so, you know, maybe he is something to be, you know, dealt with. Well, I think I'm gonna call this night patrol over. I will see you guys later. What do you think of the Russian bear? Do you think he sleeps at night? Who do you think would win in the spy car duel-off? Me and Ghost Rider, or Putin and his, what I'm sure would be a tank? Like, there's no way Putin wouldn't show up in a tank, right? Like, this is Russian spy car. Old Bessie in Russian is spy car. See you guys later.